I know you don't want to eat before bed, so listen to this guided hypnosis instead. With this audio, you'll drift into a deep and dreamy trance and wake up feeling brand new. So listen when you're safe and still and give yourself the chance to step into a healthier you. Now, when you're ready, finding that comfortable position, you can take a deep breath in, close your eyes, and let that breath out with a sigh. Deeper and deeper as with every breath you take and every beat of your heart. You can simply settle now, and there is nothing you need to do, because people often discover that trance begins in its own way, not because they force it, but because some deeper part of the mind already knows how to drift, how to follow, how to let go. And while you listen to the sound of my voice, you may notice thoughts appearing and disappearing, sensations changing, awareness shifting, and you do not need to know exactly when the process begins because it may have already begun. Some people become aware of the rhythm of their breathing, and others become aware of the spaces between the breaths, and still others notice how the body begins to soften all by itself, as though muscles remember something ancient, natural, something easy, and perhaps one hand relaxes more than the other, or one eyelid more than the other becomes heavier, or the mind drifts for a moment. When it returns differently, quietly. That's right. You might wonder if you're deep enough, and that wondering itself can become a doorway, because the conscious mind often likes to question, while the unconscious mind simply responds. And the unconscious mind can hear everything that matters. Now, I'd like you to imagine a place, not necessarily a real place, just a place the unconscious mind can use. A quiet place, a safe place, a place where drifting deeper becomes effortless. And perhaps there is a path there, or a staircase, or an elevator descending slowly all the way down. Or maybe just a sensation of moving downwards further, inward further, away from effort. And as you continue listening, you can continue to descend in whatever way that feels right, one level deeper with every breath, every pause, every sound. 10, beginning to drift. 9, the outer mind becoming quieter. 8, thoughts slowing down. 7, the body becoming pleasantly distant. 6, floating and sinking at the same time. 5, halfway down now and perhaps already deeper than you expected. 4, the unconscious mind opening. 3, heavier, calmer, more inward. 2, almost there. 1, deeper. And 0, settling into complete inner stillness. Now, sometimes people, when they go into trance, the unconscious mind becomes louder and the conscious mind becomes so quiet. Any thoughts that arise just float away easily and effortlessly, because there's a part of you that knows how to respond automatically, naturally, effortlessly beneath the surface. And in a moment, I'm going to speak to that deeper part of your mind, the part capable of profound trance, and that part that can respond without effort, the unconscious mind. If you're willing to allow this trance to completely deepen and the body to relax completely now, and perhaps allow the breathing to completely relax now, and the face to soften and the stillness to grow. Now the conscious mind can drift even further away, like a distant radio in another room, while the unconscious mind comes forward clearly. That's right. There are levels to trance, and there are those rare moments when trance becomes so complete, so immersive, that imagination and response merge together, and you can allow that now. You do not need to try. In fact, trying would only keep the conscious mind busy. Instead, allow Allow yourself to drift beneath words, beneath effort, beneath ordinary awareness, as though you were descending into a vast quiet space where every suggestion echoes deeply, naturally, through the unconscious mind. And because the unconscious mind learns through experience, I'd like you to imagine now that every word I speak becomes a sensation. Every suggestion becomes real in experience. If I say relaxation, you feel relaxation. If I say heaviness, you feel heaviness. If I say sleep, not ordinary sleep, but hypnotic sleep, the mind responds automatically. And now I want that deeper mind to understand something important. The deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. A perfect loop, drifting, sinking, responding. Now I'm going to count from 1 down to 5. With each number, you can double the depth of trance, and in 1, going deeper. 2, twice as deep. 3, the outside world fading further away. 4, profound hypnotic relaxation. 5, deep trance. So deep the unconscious mind can respond immediately and completely to helpful suggestions. And from this depth, the unconscious mind may experience vivid imagination, automatic responses, profound absorption, a deep and natural hypnotic state. And now, for a little while, there's nothing to do, nowhere to go, only this deep inward experience. And the unconscious mind can continue deepening, even in silence, even between words, because trance has its own momentum now. That's right. Deeply relaxed, deeply inward, deeply responsive and comfortable. Even as you drift deeper into this comfortable, relaxing feeling, you are aware of my voice speaking to you, and every word that is uttered only makes you feel even more relaxed, even more comfortable, and you are listening with your inner mind. The part of you that controls your unconscious behavior and thoughts. The wonderful part of you that dreams new dreams and motivates you from within. This is the part of you that has been with you since your earliest moments, helping you, guiding you through each and every action you take. And I would like you to say thank you to this deepest part of you for all its good work. And I would like to ask the part of your inner mind that looks after you when you are asleep to come forward now to help you to overcome that habit that you have established of eating before bed or waking up during the night or early hours for something to eat. And deep down, you know that eating at unsuitable times is not loving for you. It is hurting you. It might make you gain weight you don't want to gain, and feel negatively in a way that you don't have to feel anymore. Your inner mind desires you to be slim and healthy, to sleep peacefully through the night, with no urge to eat at all. It desires you to enjoy your food at appropriate times, in moderate portions, and to look after your body. Once your subconscious mind agrees with this, then you can allow yourself to continue and take a nice, deep, refreshing breath in now. Wait for that internal shift, and late night eating can feel like being the last person awake in a house, where every room is dark except the kitchen, and each night you wander there carrying invisible weight, opening cabinets like you're searching for something that was never food in the first place. And for a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, the light from the fridge feels warm, like company, like relief, like being held together. But over time, you realize the kitchen was never the destination. It was a lighthouse you kept mistaking for shore. And one night, instead of opening the fridge, you pause. You notice the hunger isn't really in your stomach, it's deeper. It's the exhausted part of you that wants comfort, the lonely part that wants softness, the overwhelmed part that wants the day to finally stop asking things of you. So instead of feeding the emptiness, you sit beside it, and something unexpected happens. The feeling that once chased you into the kitchen begins to soften when it's finally seen, like a child who stops crying when someone kneels down to listen. Night by night, the house changes. The kitchen stops calling your name, and the darkness no longer feels like something to escape. And you discover that what you were starving for was never food. It was for safety, for rest, and for permission to be cared for and loved. For your body was just craving love after all. And food and love give your brain the same kind of chemical release. But eating food is no longer loving. You know that. And now in this moment, you can simply and easily realize what you rather do instead of eat. And you can say that out loud now. I rather instead of eat. You're doing amazing. Now finish this sentence with the first thing that comes up to you. I don't actually want to eat. I want to. Amazing. And finish this sentence. Instead of eating, I allow myself to. Instead. You're doing so good. You just broke the loop. That's huge. You're no longer someone who eats at night. It is not a problem for you. It's just a thing that you used to do in your past. It's not who you are. And you don't really feel like doing it anymore because you realize it was never a problem and it was never your problem. It was just something you did in the past from time to time. And now I want you to imagine a color sent to you from Source, God, pure light, love, the universe, Allah, the stars, Mother Nature, whatever it is that you believe in, and only you. I want you to ask for a color or series of colors that will wash and update the old neural pathways that were once filled with negative emotional charge that were causing you to eat. Now, first impression, what is the color? Name it out loud. That's right. Once you have a color, you can continue by washing that color from the top of your head through to the bottom of your feet, again and again and again, solving, dissolving, resolving, and notice the feelings in your body shift and change as it clears that old negative emotional charge that was causing you to eat, and keep washing it through until all of that negative emotional charge is completely gone. And nothing but that amazing shining color remains. And now we are going to continue by reconditioning that habit. I want you to see yourself going to the kitchen at nighttime. I want you to see yourself now doing your new chosen action instead. Seeing that through. Now we're going to play it through again. See yourself go to the kitchen and notice yourself say, meh, I don't really feel like doing that anymore. Maybe some other time, but not tonight. And see yourself doing your new action instead. Replay that scene beginning to end, again and again and again, until nothing but that new reality can remain. And now spin that reality to the speed of light until nothing, no one, not even yourself, can stop it, turn it off, or try to take it away. Try to see yourself go to the kitchen and eat and notice what happens instead. That's right. And now realize that from this moment forwards, you'll be moving on and experiencing a very new reality. And you can begin to rise to the surface only when you realize that you are the creator and master of your reality and your experience. You have every right and authority to write your story and choose how you experience this life. And realize now from this moment forwards, you are someone who chooses to do what they know is right in their heart. You realize you're strong and capable and can overcome any urge, craving, temptation, old habit, or belief. Because you can, because you are capable, because you are infinite, because you deserve it, because you are listening to this audio today. Now, these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger day by day in every way, stronger and stronger by the night. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you'll be awake, fully alert and refreshed, and ready to allow these suggestions to work for you. On 1, 2, 3, coming slowly back, 4, eyelids beginning to flutter, and 5, eyes open, wide awake, mind and body returning to a very new reality. Thank you for being here. If you want to learn more about me or what I do and want to see whether this work is a good fit for you, click the link in my bio and you can schedule a free call. Until then, you got this.